Hello, this is Jeff Hamrick at Rhodes College, and I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about how you import both a CSV file and indirectly an XLS file into Fathom so that you can perform statistical analysis on the data contained within that file. So I have two files on my desktop. One of them is in Microsoft Excel format. It's called Body Fat. It contains some information about a group of sailors, their body measurements and their body fat percentage and their weights, etc., etc. I have another file on the desktop here called Arabidopsis fruit spacings heights. This is some data from Professor Jonathan Fitzgerald's research at Rhodes College. It's in a CSV file format right now. You can recognize which format is which by simply looking at the icons on the desktop and learning what those icons look like. In case you can't remember, however, here's something you can always do. If you right-click on one of these files, one of the icons, and then click on Properties, I see here that the file type is a Microsoft Excel comma-separated values file. It's a CSV file, whereas the body fat file, on the other hand, is a .xls file. So that's an easy way to tell the difference between the two file types. Fathom likes CSV files, and it doesn't quite like XLS files or XLSX files. So if you have a Microsoft Excel file, you're going to need to convert it quickly to a CSV file format so that Fathom will be happy to use that. But let's start with the simpler example. Let's start with the example of the CSV file. What you do is you go up to the menu bar right here and you click on File, Import, and I'm going to ask to import a file rather than a website. And this is going to default to my desktop. It will probably do that on your computer, though perhaps not. That's perfect because on my desktop is where I in fact have this CSV file. And since Fathom is interested in file formats like .dat, .csv, and .txt, it's only even showing on my desktop the CSV file. It's not showing the body fat percentage file. So all you do is you click on it once and then click Open, or you double click on it here, and the collection will automatically be incorporated into the Fathom workspace. If it's highlighted in blue, you can table off of it as you normally would and inspect the data. And so this is a set of data that has fruit spacings on a particular type of plant that Professor Fitzgerald is interested in, and it also has the heights of those plants at some stage of their life. So that's how you import a CSV file into Fathom. I'm going to go on ahead and delete this collection and delete the empty table. And let's talk for a minute about what we would do with an XLS file. It is extremely common for people who are doing data analysis to collect their work in an Excel spreadsheet. But Fathom wants a TXT file or a CSV file. We'll use CSV files more often in this class. All you need to do to get yourself in the right position is double click on this body fat file, and of course you'll open that in Microsoft Excel, which should be installed on most Rhodes computers. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file as an XLS file on my desktop. So the directory is automatically pointed for the save as operation. It's pointed at my desktop. I'm going to change the file format from an Excel 97 through 2003 workbook format. That's the .xls format. I'm going to click right here and change the format type that I'm going to use to save this data to CSV. Now notice that somewhat confusingly there are several CSV looking choices right here. This choice, and this choice. Use this choice, the top choice right here. You click Save. Always answer yes to this question and then close out. Since you've already saved a copy to the desktop, don't worry about this. I'm going to say no here. And notice that on the desktop we now have a CSV file version of the body fat file. You can of course import that into Fathom with no problem now and begin to perform your statistical analysis. So if you ever have problems with a particular file format, see one of your instructors, but in general, we're going to try to stick with the CSV format in this course.